Lucky and so everybody, welcome. This Empress Phoenix Fire. Okay, God damn it. Okay, hold on. This is Empress Phoenix Fire. Welcome one and all. I appreciate everyone that's coming in on the live, who's checking this on the playback. We're gonna do a late night Divine Feminine channeling. This has been a while that I've been wanting to put this one out. I'm doing a flash sale. I know I haven't been advertising it, but I'm telling y'all now, I'm doing a flash sale, $31 reads. Hit up the Cash App, hit up the Google Pay, all of that. So I'm doing mini reads for $31 for this weekend. Also, I'm going to do 35% off, also a Scorpio special for Scorpio season. Um, all of that stuff. Check the website out. All the links are going to be in the description box below. So, Divine Feminine, you see the title. This is your channeling that's been coming forward since basically All Hallows Eve, right? So y'all already know I do movie night with the children. So it's Halloween. So I'm like, yo, let's watch something. Now let me say this. Let me preface this. Okay, because we're not gonna be supporting, masculine bashing. Because we know that the movie Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight has Jada Pinkett in it. I mean, how's she doing? Well, I'm just like, why don't y'all just, because I think they're Pluto Libras, deep Pluto Libras, or maybe even Pluto Virgos. I gotta check they chart. They may even be Pluto Virgos. Okay. But they come from the generation of staying married for the children. Those days are over. Like, come on, look how toxic this how she's emasculating Will. I don't support that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like um if it's so hard being mad, you know what I'm saying, then just get the damn divorce. Like, you saving face for what? And then you publicly humiliating the man and just basically showing how you don't want to be with the man. Anyway, I felt that from when they first got together. Anyway, that aside, we're going to be talking about the character in Demon Knight. We're going to be talking about the channeling that came forward from that movie. Okay. So we know with new moon energy correlates to the female reproductive system of when you are on your menstrual. Okay, the new moons, right? We just had the new moon Scorpio yesterday. So there's a scene where, remember, there was like a key that had blood in it that was able to ward off demons. So first channeling that came through was that divine feminine. This is why you will notice that you attract like mosquitoes, like energy vampires, people that want your blood. You could have possibly even been in domestic violence situation with your significant other, and blood could have been shed. Okay. Listen, let me wait till I show you the Kali Ma card that just popped out. Right. I'm like, let me get the channeling out before we even start with the cards. Your blood is something that's sacred, that is holy. Okay. So in that movie, there's a special key that wards off and it has it was supposed to have the original blood of the carpenter, right? The Christ. Okay. So now she was bestowed the key, right? 7 stars. That's like the seal of Solomon. She was bestowed the key now to in order to slay demons. There's a scene where she had on the white tee. Remember, she was dressed in all white, which represents purity. Remember, she's also a Virgo in real life. She's a natal Virgo sun, which represents the virgin, the maiden. And even in the constellation, the virgin, the maiden, gives birth to, I believe, is it Jupiter? Don't get me to start quoting, because this is astronomy now. Gives birth to either an asteroid or something, and you will literally see it in the sky. Okay, making way into Libra. So she had the all white tee, all white undies, and all of that. But then you see in another scene, she had on she covered herself in the blood to protect her, right? So we know that why we are deemed so powerful, especially when we are ministrating, damn, I forgot the name of the book, but there are books on the power of ministration. Okay, different rituals you could use with ministration, why it is so powerful during these times. There are also books that speak about the opposite effect, the shadow effect of it if you are bleeding too much and frequently, and it talks about the different, reproductive issues if you are having like an extended menstrual flow. But I feel like that is your body telling you that you need to protect yourself. Okay, you need to change up your diet, you need to change up your emotional, your mental state. Remember, it's all holistic, so all of that goes into the bag, right? Especially during this new moon energy, that, remember now, like I keep saying, but for the past couple of years, astronomical events that are close together expound. So we know October 31st is a holy day. It's a holy day because it's when the veil is very thin, linking to the spiritual realm. Okay? So we got that with the Scorpio new moon following days late couple of days later. So this is some powerful energy. This is some potent energy. And I feel like if you are ministrating now, or, in between that from last week into this week, girl, you better do them rituals. Okay, you better anoint them statues, all of that. And remember, they had to use the blood to seal off entranceways, window sills, doorways, things of that nature. Even in the Bible, um, where it talks about, I forgot exactly where it was like they were being saved, their houses were being passed over by the angel of death when they put the lamb's blood on the door. Okay, so listen, just look into it. You know what I'm saying? Keep an open mind. Remember, this is coming from an occult standpoint. Do your own research. Also, what I was getting when she had on the white tee and then she covered herself in blood and it was all red, I was like, see, this is why I love my history dealing with the Rastafari paradigm. If it's not known, there are different sects in the Rastafari paradigm. One of the most strictest is the Bobo Shanti sect or tribe. Now, with the Bobo Shanti tribe or sect of Rastafari, um, a woman has to put up a red rag, literally up like on a calendar or whatever, so that way her man knows that she's ministrating. So that means that, she can't do certain duties. She can't cook food. You know what I'm saying? She's not supposed to be cooking food. She's not supposed to be, like, I guess, because because she has her issues, she's supposedly deemed unclean. But then they say, well, you get a break. You don't have to cook. You don't have to clean. You don't got to do nothing during that time. You could just rest up, blah, blah, blah. But I feel, um, like, again, I looked at it. I always question that, like, you know what I'm saying? The putting up of the red rag, and then when she's off her menstrual, she puts up a white rag up on the wall. I said, where you put it up at? I asked a sister, and she put it up. Um, she put it up on the wall, and I was like, what? Okay, like, do you really have to do that so everyone knows? Like, I don't understand that. But anyway, the point of the matter is that the challenge that's coming out with this demon night is that your blood is able to slew demons. Literally, your blood repels demons. Literally. So also, what I wanted to point out with that movie as well is that at the end, remember, she killed Billy, what's his name, Billy Kane or something like that, who played that role of the higher. Remember, he was a higher level demon, he wasn't of the lower level demon, so he was harder to kill. But she used her mind, used her wit, used her smart, used what she could thought she could use. You see what I'm saying? And she killed that higher level demon. And then if you notice, when she was getting on the bus, right, she sealed off the bus. And then what happened? They had to bring a brother to her. It was a next level demon who was melanated. Okay. They like, all right, we got to send a high level team to come and get her because this ain't got it. Listen, it is what it is. It is what it is to come after her, right? To know what her tricks are. So this is what's happening as you slewing demons in real time, divine feminine. As you slew different demons, then higher level. And now look, now let's not get spooked out. Let's not get spooked out, right? Because we know we dealing with energy here. So it could be in the form of a person, place, or thing. Remember that. Person, place, or thing that can carry that energy of high level demon energy. And I feel like the lesson is, especially piggybacking off of, the only enemy is within your own mind, right? There's been a lot of psychic attacks, a lot of ritual attacks that have been placed against the divine feminine, especially between last week, Sam Hain, and into this energy. People, Scorpio, they feel like they're going to use, summon something from the underworld. Because this is because the veil is thin. People think that they could. We talking about psychology now because that's Scorpio again, too. You see the psychosis in people that they feel that they can manipulate other people. The word sorcery had caught my attention. So I looked up the definition. I was like, let me get the right exact definition of sorcery, right? And it said rituals, beliefs, and actions that are used to manipulate natural and supernatural beings. You see what I'm saying? That's sorcery. This is why I don't like calling shit black magic and all of that shit. Let's call it what it is. It's sorcery that a lot of people attempt to use to manipulate the spirit realm, to manipulate other people, to manipulate natural and supernatural beings. So, people try to use this new moon energy in Scorpio to try to summon up dark energy, dark higher level demons to come at specifically divine feminine energies. Okay. But what they do not know, okay, is that you are the demon slayer. You are, that's why I spelt it night with a K, because you are the demon knight. Like you are the one that slews all of these demons. Okay. Now, going into the Kali card that just popped out is Dharma of Kali. Okay. Dharma, not karma. Dharma is the good deeds that you do, right? The so called positive aspect. And I love how it shows both aspects, okay? The living and, like I said, when you talk about Scorpio energy, you also have to speak about Taurus, right? So we're going to have the lunar eclipse at the end of this month. So again, it's about preparation. So this new moon is all about in preparation for this so lunar for this the eclipse that's happening at the end of this month. I believe it is November 19th. That is going down. It's going down. The moon will be in Taurus, beloved. And it says the Dharma of Kali. And then hence the horn. Hence the horns. Okay, y'all. So okay, with the demon knight too. Remember Jada's role in that movie. What was her name? Geraldine. Her role, she was had got locked up. She's like a parolee or something like that. And she was working in that hotel, you see. So, of course they try to demonize her, whatever the case, try to demonize her. You see what I'm saying? Just because, but she was the right fit to be the demon slayer because what? Nobody could trick her, nobody could seduce her. So what you have to know, divine feminine, is that your shadow, right? Is also you could also see the positive aspects of your shadow. This is what I'm getting. You could see the positive because it protects you because nobody, you know what I'm saying? You could look at it also as like being streetwise because that's what it translated to. Her being streetwise, but also being intelligent, same way, and caring too. What's at the bottom of the deck? We got, Kali Yantra. Listen, get your meditation in. Get your meditation in. What number is that? Number 12. Get your meditation in. I'm feeling like even making your own mandala beads for yourself, a sacred talisman for yourself, not to sell, something that's going to strictly be for you. But we're going to read these later on. Y'all already know how it gets down, how it goes down over here. So y'all, it was a deep channeling that came through. Y'all already know that energy of that new moon. I was like, I listen, I was gonna do a reading last night, and I'm telling you, I knocked out, and it was a wrap. That's why I was like, you know what? It don't matter what time I'm getting on tonight for the Divine Femmes, because it's been a while. You know, this energy, we're constantly, I don't want to say constantly in defense mode, but we're constantly, again, stepping up to the plate for battle, as always. You know what I mean? Or people attempt to bring the battle to us. And it's like, I feel like your spiritual practice is bar none, even if you don't feel it so. Because remember what I said now we're going into the age of, with Uranus and Taurus, your spiritual aspect is going to be practical. It's going to be enmeshed in your practical day to day. It's not going to be something that's going to be totally separate. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It's going to be enmeshed in what you do. All right. Yeah, y'all. They tried it. They tried it. What's this? Sky Bridge. Possibility for union. And then what else we got? Lost compass, getting back to integrity. I think that's what it's like, getting back into your spiritual integrity. Okay? Getting back to, yup, having that, see, the possibility for union. The Dharma, the good things that you do. Seeing the positivity in your negative side and how it protects you, how it teaches you, how it shows you the true mask. Look at the colors of Scorpio, of the sacral chakra. Okay, that orange, that burnt sienna, that you know what I mean. What's at the bottom of the deck? Same thing. Look, wailing tree, reconciliations, possibility for union. Okay, we could talk about the possibility of union, and but remember, it starts what with self. Okay, that's first and foremost. Brick. I think it's a recollection and a calling of yourself. It's a calling on your shadow side. Divine feminines, be real with yourself. You're gonna be looking at aspects of your life when you were younger, when you was that bitch. Nobody could mess with you. Nobody could tell you nothing. If you are younger, feminine energy, if you're in the maiden stage, I'm gonna say that this is you seeing this about yourself, and feeling more liberated to show that aspect of yourself. Because these children, these next generations, they're not hiding their shadow aspects as much as we did, because we were more indoctrinated, right? But with the wailing tree, this is what I was getting to about the bloodline, because trees represents ancestry, right? So I'm getting something. There's a cleansing of the bloodline through your blood. Okay. I feel like it says reconciliations. Okay, hold on. Because so much is coming through just by me looking at the imagery. Okay. So again, we're in ancestor season. So there's going to be revelations about heartbreaks through the family line. Like a distant cousin of mine years ago did research um, on my matrilineal line, and found out that there was a tragic incident that happened with a father, daughter, and son-in-law. Okay. And yeah, because you don't know, these are family secrets. These stories, they wanted it to stay hidden. it within that generation. That's not something that you want to repeat to your grandchildren, right? That's not something to be proud of. Okay. But I feel like there's going to be certain things that's going to be coming out or revealed to you, or you're going to have an inkling about certain things that happened within your bloodline. I feel like there's a reconciliation with your ancestors. No, unknown. These are the unknown joints I'm getting here. Okay, because this stems back. Look at all those butterflies there. That represents transition. That represents, the underworld. So therefore, these are the ancestors that are unknown, where you don't know, Aunt May, and you know what I'm saying, Anna May, and you don't know their names possibly. This is way back ancestry that's coming forward here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get some fairy energy on this too. Do I have the book for the other? I'm feeling like pulling from the other crystal deck, but let me just see if I have the book with me. I don't have the book with me. Right here. We'll see. That's what I was feeling. I can't wait to read that Dharma. Because it's the good things that you do that you will be remembered for. Not the things that you are demonized about. Okay, so there's a running theme with the number 12 here. So number 12 in the alphabet is love. L for love. The singers of the chalice. See? Again, that looks like fallopian tubes. That looks like the womb. That looks like the uterus. This is why that's the clank clank. I was just about to say that. I was just about to say, like real high priestesses, this is why you've been on clank clank. If you have a partner, you had to have chosen your partner wisely. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the bottom of the deck. Wild daughter. Yeah. Epiphany's wild daughter. Listen. Okay, yeah, we got to talk about the sacral, because the colors here. Let me see. Let me pull a chakra card. Let me see if something comes up with that. The singers of the chalice. The chalice is the womb. We know that. That's the holy grail. That's the uterus. That's the cosmic womb right there. With new moon energy, I'll tell you this too. If you do have you know, sacred energy exchange. If you have sacred energy exchange with the new moon energy, know that you are definitely opening portals. Yo, let me tell you this. Hold on. Instinct. With the wolf, that's Scorpio energy, yo, your sexual instinct. Yeah, them urges, all of that is going to be heightened. I mean, it is what it is. And what didn't that demon in the movie, he wanted her. He was like, he was like, he was even fumbling. He didn't know what to say. That's how powerful her energy was. Okay. He was just like, it's just you. I want it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I don't know if you know. Within the yoni, there are different sections that correlate to different parts of the body, just like in reflexology with the feet and also with your hands. There are, different points, right, that correlate to different. So if you having pain or ailments in certain parts of the body, you do certain massages. So it's the same thing in the vagina. Okay, I'm about to put y'all on. It's the same thing within the vagina. So whether you have to do this yourself or you have a partner, okay, especially because it's the same thing with the phallic energy. There are parts of like the head, you know what I'm saying, that correlate to different parts of the body too. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the cervix is correlated to the heart, and the head of the penis is correlated to the heart as well. So if I'm gonna be real, if you do not have a partner that is not hitting those spots, you're missing out on certain healings. Okay? Being able to open up certain realms, and especially on new moon energy. Let me tell you, especially on new moon energy, opening up portals. Okay? So just like these people are open up portals to summon low level, maybe even like I said, higher level demons to come and attack you or them and those, you have to use that same energy to counteract all of that for you to, bring in healing for yourself and for your partner. Okay? And or your partner with the enlightenment here. Okay? This is you dispelling any types of fear, because with what was brought in was the projection of fear of, the of course the low level thoughts wanting you to lament your life. And I feel like this is possibly what's happening in lifetimes after lifetimes. This is not the first time you've had to battle things like this, and not in your bloodline had to battle energy like this. Let's pull some tarot. Oh, we gotta pull a crystal first. Hold on. Did I pull a crystal deck out? Where's the crystal? Okay, here we go. Yeah. Yo, it's serious business. Like and the thing is that, again, the Dharma, right? You realizing all of these spiritual attacks instantaneously. Even your own mind, remember, because I said it's your left brain that spells your right brain. So even if you start to have negative thoughts, whether it's projections or it's of your own thoughts, of your own creation, right? As soon as you start stepping into negative thoughts, immediately now you are course directing, you are redirecting. You like, that ain't even me, nigga. Like, that ain't even me. That ain't even my life. And I know it. Like, me and the Most High is one at this point. My good speaks more than what I've done in the past that could be deemed as bad. So therefore, I'm getting back to my integrity, getting back to balance, and getting back to loving all of my imperfections and insecurities. Yeah, you of course directing immediately. We got the eye of the storm. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. In the throes of it, with the highlight, master cleanser. All right. In the thick of it, because it's a lot of projection that's being, thrown at you to keep you at an infirm state. Possibly even to make you loose. You know what I mean? Because as a high priestess, to expel your sexual energy also weakens you. Okay? We seen that in Scorpio King. What is it? Scorpion King movie with, I think it was the second one or so, where the high priestess, when she was kidnapped by that warlock and he was savoring her. That's why he didn't want to weaken her intuition, because he knew if he had sex with her, it would weaken her intuition. So he kidnapped her, held her hostage. He was like, "Don't worry, like, I'm gonna pop that cherry when I'm ready, but I need you on your A game." He was just using her basically, But she gave it to The Rock. The Rock, she gave it to him because she trusted him, she knew that he wasn't using her. So it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. You got to choose your partners wisely. And then, even though you may have these urges, honey, I already know you want to back that thing up. You're being wise about it, though. You see, you're being wise about it. You like, my time gonna come. The right time is gonna come. But right now, we in the middle of a storm. So I know it is what it is. I'm gonna have to stay clank clank, just maybe for a little bit longer. Automatically, we got major arcana already. And yeah, the Six of Blades. What did I tell you? The course direction, redirecting your thoughts immediately, because you know you're not trying to bring in certain realities. We're not doing that. What's this? Okay. All right. I always love it when I see the 9 of coins, honey. What's at the bottom of the deck? We got the Chariot energy at the bottom of the deck. Okay. This is, I feel like this is, again, this is the balancing. Now, I'm just going to go off of this depiction. You see the people around you that are in your environment, okay, that are hive mind, that are like robots. You notice. Can we get the lights up in the room to match how many people are in the room? If you feel in the energy. So let me tell you this, okay? You see the hive mind, but you see the beauty in nature. You see the beauty in following your own path. You see the beauty of living on the edge, of not conforming. You see the beauty in following your path with the Chariot energy, like really going at your own speed. Even at times slowing down so you can enjoy or so-called smell the flowers, right? Yeah, because new seeds are being sown. We know this. I think we're coming away from, especially us divine feminines, like the day to day with the job, right? Um, Figuring out your own schedule, doing things on your own term. Even if you are at a job, you are figuring out your own hours, you're taking time off, you're doing freelance work, you're doing all of that. It's like I'm gonna do what you know what I mean? If even if you gotta wear a uniform, you wearing a colorful pen, you doing something. You doing something, you wearing something that is showing your own individuality. Okay. Let me pull some clarifications before I go on the rest of the tableau. But that's like the basis. Okay. The Chariot, the original depiction in the Rider Waite is a soldier, you know, is a soldier that is a spiritual soldier or warrior at that. That again has the light and dark aspects, right? In harmony and equilibrium. Oh shit. Hold on. Wait, that's too much because I don't know what fell out first and what didn't. This deck is kind of thick. Hold on. Yeah, they talking. Woo-wee. Y'all. Hold on. We got ship. Hold on. Wow. We gotta take this. Wait, y'all. Hold on. Let me, because I'm trying to make space. We gotta take this. What's this? I'm gonna put these two together. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Love it when the story comes together, y'all. Moon. Okay. Revealing the subconscious mind, the space between the inner and outer worlds, inner knowing, dreams, past life knowledge. See what I'm saying? From your ancestral line. You know, some people view ancestors as ourselves, like that was us, you know, how many incarnations ago, and we incarnate in the same bloodline, right? So you are, technically, you are your own ancestor. All right. Look at this. This is the enlightenment. This is the enlightenment right here. This could be the sun or it could even be the moon. Either way. Past secrets, intuition, silence, guarded high priestess energy. This is all you, beloved. This is all you. Okay? That's at the bottom of the deck with the Chariot. You see what I'm saying? You are making your own way as a high priestess. And also, this is also with Demon Knight, with Jada. Because it's like, oh, you're going to have to be on the run. You're always going to have to, that's why a lot of us be moving a lot. Again, because our energy is needed in certain places as well. It's not a fear of, because you being chased and run down by these darker energies that, want to snuff out your light. All right. They just playing their role. Look, you got to look at it like that. They're just playing their role. Look at the instinct. Okay. There was a lot of subconscious mind work that was done on you. Remember, I kept saying about MK Ultra. They was doing it. These people, they try, listen, they be in all kind of books and all kind of so let's talk about it too. Like a lot of these people that do a lot of these work, okay, that have energy attachments, they will be part of secret societies or little covens or whatever the fuck. I don't like giving them any more power. Okay. They be in these shits, okay, and do all kind of shit, base level shit, demeaning shit, okay, in attempt to usurp power, energy, light, because they have lost their own connection to source, the light source, okay? And you would think that they're so powerful and all knowing, being that they're tapping into this occult knowledge. But this is where the psychosis comes in, right? Revealing the subconscious mind is telling on the energies that are doing this that it's not about, you're not attempting to reach enlightenment, which that's what we're doing. We're attempting to reach enlightenment, okay? The unveiling and the uncovering of our own subconscious mind and the liberation of our subconscious mind, letting the subconscious roam free and do its job. But these energies seek to suppress that in those that, have complete power again over themselves. Okay. Because what? You're going places, beloved. Listen, divine feminine. You are going places. You are a whole enterprise unto itself. You are a whole universe unto itself. Listen, out of many that are feeling hopeless, you are the shining example of moving forward, continuing to move forward. Look, she has meager clothes on too. You see what I'm saying? She has on, it's not like she's this big pompous, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm right here with y'all too. Is she barefoot? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's barefoot. She's in the muck and mire, in the trenches with you. Like, listen, I am no different. Pull yourself up from where you are at. Start from where you are at. Let's band together instead of sitting and worrying about this, what's happening, the dilapidation, okay? The dilapidation of so-called info structures. This is what's happening right now. This is why we are in these times. So you got to know, are you going to support it? Okay. Are you going to try to uphold a system that is already dead, that is already fell, that is already transitioning on its way out? Or are you going to be the one to uplift the new? Divine feminine, I'm feeling like I'm getting, and look at the tree in the back. Oh, I didn't even get to this yet. This is what I'm, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Look at the tree in the back. And then, oh, I'm just getting this. Those look like all the elders. So divine feminine, this is why you also have a youthful spirit. This is why you also like age in reverse to a certain extent. Yeah, because she looked young. You see what I'm saying? Helping out of the mouth of babes. Yeah, you're definitely going to be traveling to different places and helping people because the baton has been passed to you. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling so fucking emotional right now. This is the first time I've seen this here with the elders going towards the tree, like with Poe. What was it? It was a peach tree or a cherry blossom tree. When the elders will make the transition and they'll go to the tree. Yo, So this is the scene, I believe, after an earthquake as well. So there's going to be some shaking up. We do have the tower on the table, which is the next card. So with the eclipse energy, that's what the tower. Okay. It's a preparation for this eclipse. Okay. This is what's happening. So you are going to be going places. You possibly are going to be moving. You're going to be going on a new adventure. All right. With the star energy, we know this is Aquarius. Okay. Jupiter, I believe, is still in Aquarius. Um, this is the healing again. You're gonna, you're stepping into your healing. Yo, you're truly gonna make an enterprise out of your healing energy. People will come. Not only will you be traveling, but I also feel people will travel to you to get this, to get your special, yo, to get your special level of healing. Okay. And it doesn't matter what you look like, because who's that unassuming? Those be the most powerful people on the planet, is the unassuming ones. The most intelligent people on the planet are the ones, remember I said, people won't recognize you, until the Most High puts you on Front Street. And I feel like the Most High is about to put you on Front Street, okay, as one of his healers. Your touch, okay? This is the eclipse energy with the tower coming in, and what you got with it is the motherfucking SWAT. Divine Feminine. You might get a call. You might get a call from a masculine energy that may need your help. All right, we do have the reconciliation, right? Possibility for union. You may get a call from a masculine energy that may need your help, because this is a masculine energy that's reaching out to her, okay? And you may have to show, remember, it's the Dharma. It's not about romance. That's the back seat. That's a side effect. That's a like a added bonus. You see what I'm saying? Your love life is an added bonus, okay, to your spiritual path. This is how you got to look at it. You are a high priestess, okay? So your love life is an added bonus to your spiritual. Nothing comes before your spiritual enlightenment in your spiritual path. So it says the one, a pair of things, deep soul connection, blooming love, faith, divination, and fluidity. Okay, being fluid. We're in the murky waters of Scorpio. Okay, so there's going to be some shit that's going to be revealed that you did not see coming. That no divination. Even though I'm doing this reading, not even no divination. Okay, could have brought forth, and even for other people attempting to divine on your life, because that's a lot of that is happening, like people getting readings on you, people that yeah, like your exes, people that seek to manipulate you, old friends, whatever, whoever and whatever, that want to try to see what your energy was, what is owed to you, what's going to happen next. They not talking about their love life. Are they single? Are they seeing somebody? How can I mess that up? How can they, people, they ain't got a life of their own, obviously. People that do this dumb shit. Okay. It says a pair of things. So if you are a healer and if you are a star, it's a pair. So you are already paired up or about to be paired up with a fellow healer. Okay? And it's your faith in the Most High, faith in yourself, that is bringing this in. Faith that knowing that one day somebody gonna come for me. Faith in knowing that, yeah, in your meditations, Like, you know what, Most High? I forgot what Mudra this is. Damn, I don't have the Mudra cards with me. Do I? No, I don't have the Mudra cards with me. But this is having the fit, like putting out the meditation, not for love, not for a relationship, but Most High, what is most beneficial for me? To have people that love me, that I will love, to have a reciprocal love. You know what I'm saying? The co-creation with people on this planet, like-minded people, to not be the lone wolf forever. Instruct me on the way that I can fulfill your works and duties, you know what I'm saying, through this vessel. And if also having being paired is one of them, let it come in, you know? You gonna be like, what? Who's this? ¿Quién es? ¿Quién? ¿Cómo que? ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Who? ¿Cómo? Okay. But this is some deep shit. This is some deep shit. Hold on. Okay, again, listen. Six of Blades with the tree, y'all. Okay. This is the adventure that you're going on. Didn't I say when the last time this card came out, I said there's a masculine energy that's right behind you. You see what I'm saying? That's blazing up the Ooh. Okay. Remember, it's a continuing story. All right. It's another paragraph or another chapter in the story. We've been talking about the enemy of my friend, teaming up with divine masculine energy, even if it's in the realms. Okay. So there's a divine masculine energy that's right behind you, that's blazing a trail. Okay. I feel like um I feel like what's the word I'm looking for? How I'm trying to express this. What I'm the energy that I'm seeing. It's like they're blazing a trail right behind you, right? You paving the way. Okay. And the masculine energy is right behind you. Okay. Doing what they need to do, cleaning up things for themselves, right? Leaving baggage behind for themselves. And then they're clearing the way so that way no one else can follow y'all. You see, this is the whole point as to why, as a high priestess, your love life is tumultuous. Okay, why you're kept from, the one, your high priest, for so long, is because they don't want this, and they don't want the access to you to be cut off. But they never knew that they never had access to you to begin with. You see what I'm saying? And that true enemy is only that of your mind. You see what I'm saying? So we got a whole bunch of motherfucking trolls on here. We got a whole bunch of trolls on here. Hey Jay. That's why I said, okay, so can we get the likes up? Because it seems like there's a lot of trolls in the room. You know what I'm saying? And we're not accepting that. We're not accepting that. You know what I'm saying? So I choose to serve Yahweh. And that this is not for you. This is for occult people. Okay? This is for people who study high science. This is for people who are not religious. Okay? We're talking about spirituality and not religion. Who you choose to worship. I don't worship anyone. You see what I'm saying? It's I am one with the Most High. I don't worship the Most High. I am one with the Most High. Period. Okay? So now, with that being said, we got the tree energy here, all right? Grounded, fertility, like this thing. Okay, so with your mindset, okay, coming across, you are, like I said, any negative thoughts instantly get flushed out. Instantly, instantaneously. Because again, we have an ego. You know what I'm saying? We are human. They come up. But you notice now how you're able to catch yourself now. As soon as it happens, you like, put the brakes on that. And then you start thinking about positive things. And this is what is, you know what I'm saying, having you grounded. This is what is making your health flourish. Okay, your vitality. Look, personal growth. Listen, you're evolving. Past lives. Look, connection to source. You see what I'm saying? You're one with the Most High. Period. Okay. This is like your lineage breaker. You're breaking all of that, any generational curses, any negativity that went down. I'm also seeing some, okay, this is for a few where a lot of your ancestors could have been burnt at the stake, or were lynched, or you know what I'm saying. I'm feeling like were persecuted. A lot of your ancestors were persecuted for either for being high priestesses and high priests, okay, for being shamans, okay, for being healers. You know what I mean? Especially with the advent of Christianity, with the Crusades, all of that. Like a lot of especially with the sky bridge, because the ancestors what are also stars. This is why they here. You see them walking up to the tree. Okay. This is why I say star ancestors, not just saying like, oh, aliens, but the actual literal celestial lights are your ancestors. Okay. They show you the way on the path on where to go. You're evolving. Your personal growth is evolving. And it's evolving because you have your shadow self, the shit that people call the devil, the demon, all of that shit. This is how you're able to slay demons, because you are one with your own personal self. Okay. All right. There's a lot coming up with the lineage, with the bloodline coming forth. You're going to, okay, so I don't know if I should. I'll save that for another video. Let me see. Do I have a pen? That's going to be a whole separate video where I'm gonna divulge what happened to me earlier this year. And I was saying I wasn't ready to divulge what happened to me. Da 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 da. But I'll divulge that in a because I'm over it now. So I could divulge. I may even show footage for what happened to me earlier this year. Okay. Um, but you're going to experience. I think I even put out a channeling earlier this year, by experiencing what your especially divine feminine, your matrilineal line went through. Okay, a lot of suffering that your mother, your mother's mother, great grandmothers had went through. Like if, for example, like so-called, because we know it's not, like diabetes running the family, or any type of ailments, or maybe even mental psychosis that ran in the family. Okay, exactly, exactly, Jay, exactly. You see, holding the order, holding the meditation. The Rasta, see, this is a mudra too that I always bring up Rastafari because it's slept on. Their whole culture and paradigm, a lot of the time, if you don't have Caribbean roots, is slept on. Rastafari faith, they hold it. This is called holding the Trinity. A black glitter is called holding the Trinity. Okay, for them, doing this mudra here. You see what I'm saying? And it's the Father, the Son, and not the Holy Ghost. You see, it's the Holy Mother. A lot of Rastafari, but some are very patriarchal. And when they say their affirmation, they say Holy Emmanuel, I King Selassie, I John Marcus, I Jah, Rastafari, and they name the three. They name the prophet, they name Haile Selassie, and the higher priest. But the real ones also include Mama Miga I. When they end in their prayer, they'll say Mama Miga, right? Or Empress Rosario Menin. You have to include the feminine aspect, okay? And this is another thing, a lot of feminine aspect, okay? Our grandmothers were silenced. Come on now, I was saying, like the younger generation, they're gonna have their shadow. The younger generation of women specifically, okay, are not going to be demonized anymore when their shadow side is being shown. But as long as it's balanced, because we were demonized, we were suppressed, we were closed off, we were, you know what I'm saying? And by other women as well. It was women, it wasn't just men, it wasn't just patriarchy, it was other women that perpetuated the patriarchal rule. It was the women that was like, no, you can't go nowhere like that, cover up, da da da, and ain't nothing. I'm not saying spread eagle, and you know what I mean. I'm just saying because there's a beauty in being look, even with her shadow side is more clothed than the so-called light side or the good side. Okay, a boot, the cleavage is out. Okay, she fully clothed on the shadow side. You see what I'm saying? So it's not even about that. To each his own. But what I'm saying is that, you know, if it's just your prerogative, or if, hey, one day you want to show some cleavage, that's on you. Yo, that's on you. Let's talk about it, high priestesses. A lot of us went through puberty at a very young age. That's a whole nother topic too. Wait, damn it. There's so many channelings coming forward. Hold on. Y'all know that this be happening when I go on, come on here. I need paper. Let's see. Let me write it back here. Let's see if I remember this shit. Hold on. About being highly sexual at a young age. That's a whole nother channeling. Okay? Wow. Okay? We got to talk about that, high priestesses. And then what else did I say? Oh, about what happened to me. Okay. Earlier this year. All right. So that's a whole nother video. But that is coming out a lot, high priestesses. Like, you know. Next we got the 3 of coins with the grasshopper here. Oh. Okay. 3 of coins. That's a collaboration energy. 3 of coins, right? Different modes of transportation here with the chariot at the bottom of the deck, because chariot could represent car, you know, modes of transportation. Okay, that's what a chariot is. It's a mode of transportation. Yeah, because there's a boat here. It almost looked like a train here. Okay. Yeah, because okay, so listen. So different modes, especially if you go in places. We got ship here too. With this new world, right? With this new Rubik's cube shifting, I said too, we may have to go old school on a lot of things. You're taking a leap of faith. I feel like you're traveling, divine feminine. There's a change in direction with the tower. You may even get a oh to go back to your fig and find your what's the vine and fig tree. So you may get a calling, okay, to go to an ancestral land. Thank you, beloved. You know, this is a new install. You know what I'm saying? I like the same style. So I was like, let me do the same style with a different color. Another successful install. Thank you. I just got to put some beads on it. But yo, it says birth of a son. And then again, you got luck here. Remember what we say, luck is a reward for hard work. Wait, why ain't it? There you go. Luck is the reward for hard work. Birth of a son. Okay. With the 3 of coins here. You could be going back to your vine and fig tree. You and a masculine energy may even share the same ancestral land too. Y'all may come from the same ancestral land. And you may, both of y'all may travel to that land in order to maybe free some souls, free up some energy within the bloodline. That's deep. So don't worry, because you're moving on to a state of um, evolving. Remember, it's murky, so you're not going to know how to handle this. And what's is going to the nine of coins, self autonomy. Okay, with the dolphin and the mortar and pestle. This is spirit cooking with the mortar and pestle. You know what I'm saying? Grinding shit up. That's the spirit realm cooking for your highest good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know. I already know. But we bringing in some peace and harmony here. Fun, in tune with others, collaboration and joy. Like even though you are on your grind, hey Lee, you are on your grind, right? May have just paid your rent. You may have just paid your rent. So, you may only be able to afford some grapes and some crackers. Yeah, you fasted, but that might just be what you can afford. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we got to be real on here. Okay? Right? But you drinking your tea. And then that's another thing too, is getting into your herbal concoctions again. Like possibly you could have fell off on your herbal concoctions, or there's some new ones that need to be incorporated. You see what I'm saying? With the water, with the dolphins here as well. Dolphins, we already know, are highly telepathic and highly psychic. Okay? Breaking things down, medicine, concoction. I love that word. So silly. I'm so silly. Concoction. You see what I'm saying? Alchemy, the brew, the blend, spell work, potions. Okay, go to empresselegance.com. Okay, get your spirit sprays, your Florida waters, all of that stuff. Right? Getting your concoctions on. And I feel like, ooh, okay, so there's a certain concoction that's also going to help uplift your mood. Because with the new moon energy, it brings about a lot of purging, a lot of, again, low level energy. Hold on, let's start reading, because we got a lot of deep cards on here. Oh yeah, I've been drinking a lot of chai tea, because I try to keep the coffee at bay. You know what I'm saying? I've reduced it. You know what I'm saying? Mm. I've reduced my coffee intake. So I've been supplementing with the tea. So, you got to find certain concoctions and brews. Like I used to make, see, I used to make a concoction of loose tea, not even in the tea bags, of my own special making. And I'm telling you, that sucker, it work. I'm trying to remember what I put in it, because I'm the type, when I'm mixing, that's another thing. You might have to write that shit. That shit will. Ooh, this could be a telepathic download on certain herbs that you need to, or even fruits and vegetables that you need to incorporate, that'll bring about a healing. And it could be some ancestors that are like, yo, you need this herb. Remember we used to get, like, those from down south in the country or in the islands or wherever. Your ancestors used to use certain herbs, you see, for healing. Members, the hunting and the gathering. So there's certain herbs that you may need to even start growing, okay? That you need to start growing. All right, I want to see Skybridge. what needs to be connected or disconnected. You stand before a seemingly unbreachable abyss, and there is no possibility of retreat. The path behind you is no longer a viable option. Look, you see what I'm saying? The masculine energy is breaking that shit up like, nope, we ain't going backward, we going forward. And even if this is the masculine aspect of self, okay? You have to act soon though, or you run the risk of being stuck at the edge of the cliff. Life has brought you to this moment to offer you as yet undreamt of possibilities. But you must no longer postpone what you know to be inevitable. And yes, you are allowed a breath or two before the leap. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, it's about that time. It's gonna be a leap of faith. I feel it. I feel it. Wait. Okay. So take a bit of time to yourself. Get away for a day or two. Okay. Uh, get away for a day or two of contemplation or even just a few minutes. Walk to clear your head. Okay. Hey, sugar plum. Muster your courage so that you may cross the sky bridge. Sky bridge appears when the moment is absolutely right for a quantum leap. You're going places. This is a quantum leap. Okay? Life believes you are ready, even if you don't agree. Oh, that's crazy. Remember not to confuse your true state of readiness with your plans and preparation. Respond with a determined yes and let the universe take care of the details. You need only hold on to your positive affirmation, and the way will become obvious as you take flight and clear the abyss. Right. You see what I'm saying? The call gonna come in and you're gonna be like, what? I'm getting out the projects. I'm getting out the project. Y'all, it's some deep shit. This is some deep shit right here. This is some deep shit. Oh, somebody's son love me? Who that? Somebody's son love me? It says birth of a son. Again, doesn't mean could be the rebirth of the masculine energy, you see? Hold on. Let's see what I want to see with this wailing tree. Okay? Because we're in the ancestor all month. Okay? A time of necessary losses, reconciliations, grief and mourning. When you encounter the women tree on your path, it's an invitation to stay a while and regroup. A place for you to rest and allow yourself to say goodbye to what no longer serves. You may have been overdoing things, working too hard, or putting too much effort into life with little reward. Dharma. If you've been considering making a change, now is the time to do so. One important thing to consider before you make any changes is that you need to allow yourself to feel your disappointment, your loss, and mourn what was and what could not be. This is a way to honor your experience, to give yourself time to consider all the gifts in it, to put proper closure on it, to really know what you've learned as you walk away from it and into something new. Even in the perception of failure, there is much good to be discovered. However, skipping the stages of loss doesn't get you to reconciliation any faster. So true. In fact, you will discover that you will have to come back at some point. So do it now, do it all now. Look at it all squarely and honestly and stay with your feelings. Life is not either or, it is both and. This and that. So as you dive in and process this, allow it to become a temporary travel companion on your journey. The feelings that this will bring to the surface will be challenging. Yes, this new moon in Scorpio, you already know, diving deep into the murky waters of your emotional state. That's why I said, but you're noticing the growth, the personal growth that you made is that when negative thoughts arise about how you weren't able to do this, how you weren't able to do that, how, whatever thoughts come up, You're instantaneously shifting it, okay? And realizing why these things come up. Yet, like all things, they will pass soon enough and you will be more enriched by the experience. So the tower is always deemed as like a negative experience. Like, could be getting evicted, could be a fire, in the home, things like that. Um, Unexpected news, finding out your mate is cheating on you. They so-called all negative things. But once that tower hit and you're honest, you're able to move on to something so much better. You know, yeah. If it was a partner that wasn't treating you right, that was given to someone else and wasn't given to you, then now you can move on to a partner that will. Safe haven, eye of the storm, is a safe haven for your soul, a calm center no matter what upheavals may occur. A life support system during stressful times or serious illness. Hold on to it during challenges so you keep things in perspective. You may be allowing the challenges and traumas of life to push you off center. Stress and pressure are a major cause of your dis-ease. You could be focusing too closely on one aspect of life to the detriment of others. Look at the wider picture. Time to relax and let go of your stress. Stay mindful rather than watchful. Excess adrenaline adversely affects you. What did I say about cortisol? And I erroneously said it comes from the kidneys, but it comes from the adrenal glands that are on top of the kidneys. Okay. So it adversely affects your immune system. Switch on the positive potential in your cell walls. Meditate quietly to rejuvenate your DNA. You can stay centered and calm no matter what storm rages around you, timing any soul path, walking safely through the storm. Period. You're walking safely. Look, look, look. See, all these other people are in the line of fire of the rebel falling on them, or are even trapped in the burning building. But you, it seems like you're covered. Look how the fairies are covering her. You're going to be shocked about what you hear. So this, you know what I'm saying? This energy, or like I said, shocked about what you hear too, also about a masculine energy that may possibly need your help. Mm. All right, let's get to the Pierre de Resistance. What's the Dharma of Kali? This deck is so beautifully made, really. From the artistry to the channel message. Okay. Her every action is infused with loving purpose. Every challenge and every opportunity in your life exists by her divine design. Her spiritual intelligence is within your heart. When you trust in your integrity and proceed according to your soul's values, you are trusting and empowering her to be at cause in your life. Everything that is happening is part of how your prayers are being answered. A new order is being established. What did I say? What did I say about Babylon falling, the so-called infrastructure? This is why I'm not gonna even say it. Because that's a whole nother motherfucking template. That's a whole y'all. Okay, I'm gonna say it. The Matrix. Because who's here is supposed to be here at this point. The Matrix coming out in December. They better not disappoint me with this shit. That shit. I am patiently waiting for that shit. They better not disappoint. I know I seen one scene where Trinity and Neo was like it's an alternate reality, it seemed like. And he's like, do I know you? Or she's like, do I know you? Eddie Chocolate Delights, where it's that soul recognition, man. That shit is deep. When it's like, I know you. I know you from a past life. I knew when you had long hair, and was riding horses, and you had your shield on, and your feathers was coming out, like all of that. Like you could picture all of that. I digress. I'm sorry. I digress. Okay. A new order is being established. You are being led into it. Okay. Remember, as a high priestess, I did say that we know how to commandeer chaos energy, and we are the ones, right, that are bringing down the infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? We are the ones that's bringing down the infrastructure because it hasn't been working. To honor the Dharma means to live according to genuine spiritual principles. What those principles are depends on your inner values. To live according to your values means living with integrity of being, conducting yourself according to inner spiritual code. If you are not quite ready to take such responsibility or do not yet have the confidence to trust in your own values, work with the external moral code. That's religion. You see what I'm saying? The external moral code is religion. The internal moral code is spirituality. Okay, and attempt to align with that. Yeah, because that's how it starts. That's how most of us started out in religion. Okay, that's how most of us started out, and in different religious modalities. Y'all heard me talk about Rastafari, Jehovah Witness. You know what I'm saying? You name it. Morality is the training wheels for the soul, imposing concepts of right and wrong. It is a top down approach, mind first, then attempting to mold behavior accordingly. Spiritual integrity is a different approach. It does not ask what others think about a matter or how we will be judged for acting in a certain way. Rather, it inquires as to what resonates as the most spiritually aligned course of action. It considers how we can speak and act in such a way that those inner values are respected. Adherence to external moral codes is useful in the earlier stages of development, but when a soul is ready to grow, being overly guided by morality can undermine spiritual progress. I wish I had a singing bowl right now that I could be banging on. Morality can lead the soul into a state of psychological infancy. Do you hear this shit? You see what I'm saying? Responding to externally imposed measures of conduct and aiming to avoid repercussions when a transgression is discovered by another. What did I say about our grandmothers and great grandmothers being demonized, being persecuted, being shut down? Okay? For the high priestesses that they were, being burned at the stake, being lynched. Okay? Yo, hold on. Or it may suffer with guilt and shame when a moral code has been violated, intentionally or not. In such a mindset, we hand power over to the collective that establishes the code, whether it be a religious, social, economic, family, or political group, or the collective more generally. In following that code, we can adopt something of a childlike attitude to punishment and reward. Hence, the shock when bad things happen to good people. Ross. Listen, high priestesses, come on now. We know we had that stint of being the goody two shoe, okay? Being the best, trying to attempt to be a people pleasers, being the best daughter, being the best Jehovah Witness, knocking on the most doors, handing out the most pamphlets and watchtowers, okay? And awake magazines. You see what I'm saying? We all had our stint in that until enlightenment came. You see? And then we knew we had to dispel the fear of being disapproved. We had to dispel the fear of people calling us witches and calling us this and calling us that, especially when we came into our spirituality, especially when we came into our gifts. Damn. And then also see bad things happening to good people. And then we would ask the Most High, like, why We was in these dead end relationships, narcissistic relationships, people not recognizing you, people not giving you credit where it's due. Those with the courage to grow into following an inner code take greater responsibility for their lives and actions. From greater responsibility arise greater freedom. And moving away from the crowd, hold on, where's the chariot card? In moving away from the crowd, look, like I said, ain't nothing wrong with no jobs. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, oh, get away from the job. Yeah, that's a part of the infrastructure with jobs and all of that. But of course, you need to do what you need to do. Okay, remember, it's still a balance. So you got to juggle the mundane with the spiritual. You ain't gonna just be homeless unless that's your narrative. Okay, what I'm saying is getting away from the group think, the crowd, thinking for yourself. Okay, such souls can forge their own path. This does not mean we act in ways despicable to others. Certainly, there are people who deny the power of a moral code, but also lack an inner connection to spiritual presence. What did I say? That's the people that do sorcery to attempt to manipulate people, doing rituals and summoning energy to manipulate or control or to bind people. Okay? They lack the inner connection to spiritual presence and so move with an absence of integrity altogether. Such people create much pain for themselves and others as they assume a level of personal power without the spiritual maturity to ensure that power is expressed benevolently. Our evolutionary process for strengthening our connection to Dharma or spiritual law transforms our relationship with ourselves, each other, and the world. As we grow spiritually and mature at a psychological level, come on, Scorpio, we naturally begin to cultivate our inner values, eschewing those we have been taught that no longer resonate. We learn the often painful lessons of what happens when we abandon our values to pursue that which society says is more important. This is what I was saying too. It's like society, like, you got to have the partner, you got to have the house, you got to have this, you got to have that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm seeing here is like you, like Most High. Yo, there's a song by Octane, reggae artist. It's like it's a low key song. I'm gonna share. I gotta share it. I gotta find it. It's in one of my playlists, and I'm gonna share the video, y'all, in the community post. Every time I listen to him sing that song, and it's just acoustic and him singing. Okay, I think he said, "None of them are close to me like the Most High. Tell them about Jaja, Jaja. None of them are close to me but the Most High. Tell them about Jaja, Jaja. Me walk with you, I talk with you. Me not left you old. Jaja, me walk with you, I talk with you. Me not left you old, boy. Me no want bed." Yo, it's like he's like saying like, I don't want any riches. I don't want, you know what I'm saying, the so-called glory, man's glory, if you don't sanction it. You see what I'm saying? The pursuit of power, the pursuit of money, all of that bullshit. It's like it's the enlightenment that I don't need none of that if it's not ordained, you know what I'm saying, and in co-creation with the universe, with the Most High, if it's not on my path. But for you, Divine Feminine is saying this is it's on your path. You see what I'm saying? But you're gonna do it in a humble way. You're gonna be going places in a humble way, right? Trust me when I walk back. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll sleep on the floor. I'll do whatever. And a lot of us have been through those type of situations. Wow, this is coming around full circle. Okay, we increasingly align ourselves with our values and adhere to them more courageously, evolving them according to inner resonance rather than the outer effect. We realize that self-respect is more important than trying to control and manipulate outer events or other people. We are moved from an inner place rather than motivated by external rewards. As a consequence, it is spiritually safe for us to receive an abundance of material blessings because we know we will not try to sell our soul to obtain them. Do you hear that, divine feminine? There, I told you, Elena. As a consequence, it is spiritually safe for us to receive an abundance of material blessings because we know we will not try to sell our soul to obtain them. The Dharma of Kali brings the message that your most abundant successes will manifest when you align with your integrity. You do not need to put your faith in pathways or projects that do not resonate with your deeper spiritual knowing and values, meaning accepting a mandate. Seeing the ways of the world to bring you what you need is only going to limit your spiritual progress and undermine the most abundant manifestation of your purpose. If you intuitively know that you need to engage with a more traditional worldly means of progress, then you can do so with your spiritual integrity intact and guiding you to stay true to yourself in the process. Right, you find the motherfucking loophole. As you are guided from within, you shall make the best progress. Y'all, that was so deep. We got to read this Kali Yantra. At least the beginning. Let's see what she's talking about. Okay. She is your inner power to evoke a positive shift in your circumstances. If anything required for success be lacking, the Divine Mother shall provide it, bridging the divide between you and the manifestation of your intentions. You are crossing a critical spiritual threshold. Girl, I'm about to cry. Hey, beloved. You do lashes? It says lash. Wait, hold on. Do you do lashes? Please tell me. Lash, Alen. I don't know. That could just be Elaine, but I'm seeing lash, feminine divine arts. Do you do Oh, stop it, Jay. Yo, I do want to put forth like some covers. I ain't gonna lie. But I want to do it, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't drink some tea, and you know what I mean, I'm not up here yelling and screaming and you know, have the right octaves, the right, you know what I'm saying? What's the word I'm looking for? Damn, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, the bathroom acoustics and shit, you know. Uh yeah, I want to do that. But okay, she's not answering me. All right. She's the true guardian and guide. Stay focused on what matters to your heart, and you shall remain faithfully connected to your protective presence within. Allow distractions to fall away and continue to commit to your soul journey. A more beautiful experience of your life path awaits you. A yantra is a sacred geometric representation of the particular reality of a specific divine being. Here it is a symbolic and actual entry point into the sacred realm, the inner world, the universe of Kali. In gazing at a yantra, allowing our minds to settle and focus upon it, the soul can turn the subtle inner key, demon night. Okay, don't worry about Jada. We ain't talking about what she doing in the 3D. All that shit being a distraction too. Watch Tales from the Crypt, Demon Night. Okay, the key. Where we at with it? That opens the gateway to merging with the divine. It is a visual trigger that opens the inner doors of higher perception and mystical reconnection to our divine nature. Contemplating a yantra is a method for mystical meditation, the meditation that brings the heart into unity with the higher consciousness of Kali within. As we activate the yantra within our beings and connect with the divine energy it offers, the enlightened body of the deity consolates itself through us. The clearer we are within ourselves and the more connected we become with the deity, the stronger the multi-level, multi-dimensional, multi-directional mandala of grace shines forth through us for the spiritual benefit of all beings. In a reading, this signifies that Kali is already working within you. The Kali Yantra in particular, is a signifier of the downward flow of grace coming down from the cosmos. Okay, it is orientated to the material world and all matters related. It is the cosmic trip switch for spiritual energy to be attracted towards earth. It unveils the divine luminosity beneath appearances, and when needed heals and transforms material reality to align with higher divine will. The yantra of Kali is alchemical. I think divine feminine, yo, don't make me cry. Because you have put forth so much work assisting other people, uplifting other people, no matter what your work is. You could be a social worker, you could be a nurse, you could be a CNA, you could be a home health aide, you could just volunteer at your children's school, whatever it is. You could help your mama out, helping your grandmama out. Whatever it is, when you help people, you uplift people and remember your compassion, being enacted and working hard too. I think now the Most High, you transforming all that energy, is gonna have you living your best motherfucking life, y'all. It's gonna have you like, no, you could do less. You know what I mean? With the Nine of Pentacles, it's like that coin is gonna flow to you. Your material circumstances will evolve, and opportunities will come to you. But it's because of the hard, remember the luck, you see, the luck is a reward for all of the hard work. Look, prosperity is the reward. Don't worry. So what? Certain things fall by the wayside. So what? So what you had to work hard. So what you got to take another leap of faith. The Most High is asking you to take another leap of faith. The healing that can emerge through it is unrestricted because she is the spacious vastness of primordial being. She is the birth of all phenomena, which permeates all phenomena and can transform it all according to her divine will. In a reading, this indicates a transformation of a physical concern so it aligns with the spiritual will of the universe. The downward facing triangular formations in the center of the yantra symbolize the regenerative power. We all talking about Scorpio, goddammit, of the divine feminine. You only have to look at how our earth mother recovers after fire. What did I say? Oh, I hope not. Recovers after fire, flood, and famine, to recognize the wisdom power of the divine feminine to renew and restore even after tremendous destruction. The color red is the blood red of life force. Come on now, what did I say about your blood? What did I say about your fucking blood? Kali's preferred fuel for destruction and rebirth. Fuel for destruction and rebirth. So that means, all right, now we fasting and all of that, cleaning out the blood and all of that. Berries, cherries, get you that cherry tart. It's 100% cherry juice. Get it from, you could get Fry's got it, or your Kroger's. Sometimes they have it. Walmart, I don't think I've seen the cherry in Walmart. Of course, check your Sprouts, and damn sure it should be in Whole Foods. Okay? Damn, y'all. Gray represents the liminal realms. Neither the black of night. What did I say about the gray? The gray stone wall. Neither the blackness of night, that's the balance, or the light of day, the brightness of day, but the place between. Many cultures recognize this as the medial realm, a place where magic is most potent. So the dark side niggas, your magic is weak. Your magic is weak. Because you want to deal in black magic. Oh, black magic is really sorcery. Okay. You see what I'm saying? That's why the high priest is so potent. Because she deal with the great. What was it? Lord of the Rings or something. Gandalf. He was the Gandalf the Gray. And then he went into the white. Right? But he did his most work when he was Gandalf the Gray. Okay? So y'all, all y'all dark side, black magic shit, you should feel what I'm saying? Your shit is weak. That's why the high priestess will always reign, because we delve in the middle, the gray. Hold on. Although Kali is associated with waning moon cycles and darkest night, the new moon, she is also a medial goddess, a soul doula, a birth and death mother, safely guiding us through the transitions and thresholds of our inner and outer lives. In a reading, this indicates that there is power in feeling as though you no longer belong to the past, nor are fully anchored in a new way. Kali will manifest her will in the spaces of unknowing, molding, and guiding you from within. So your path will be fulfilling to your heart. The subtle channels of energy unlocked through intentional engagement with yantras are further empowered through the placement of hands in a particular posture called Mudra. Damn, this is going to make me want to go get the Mudra deck now. The Kali Mudra is created by interlock. Okay, so it's the Kali Mudra. Okay. So it's the Kali Mudra that the Rastafari paradigm is that they call sealing the Trinity. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. It's created by interlocking the fingers, placing the left thumb over the right with the index fingers together and extended in an upward pointing position. The energy channels of the body are more readily permeated with Kali's essence of fearlessness and strength through assuming this posture. The strength, direct nature of the mudra with the left thumb. What did I say about your left hand? Right brain. Okay, because I didn't explain that good enough. I noticed that. Your right brain controls the left side of your body. Your left brain, the left hemisphere, controls the right side of the body. Okay? On top, generates clarity of action from feminine wisdom and receptivity rather than masculine logic and will to direct. Let your instincts rather than your logic lead you forward at this time. In connecting with the yantra amplified by the mudra, we are powerfully invoking Kali on a human level that empowers us to use physical, emotional, and psychological obstacles and pain to broker our transformation, y'all. This is why you got to go through the meaningful sacrifice. This is why you put your, as a high priestess, you put your, this is why the phoenix energy, you put yourself, you burn, you put yourself through the fire to blood clot. You put yourself through the fire. You don't try to throw no fireballs to nobody else. Yes, you do fling shot back like, oh, you want to fling fire, you block it. And if it bounces back to them, or so it go. I don't know what it is with a lot of people, so-called light workers. They like, I don't do reversals and da 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 da. I just pray for. I don't understand that. You got a block. You got like a racket fight. Like you bouncing it off of you, and if the fire fling back on them, that's on them. Nobody told them to fling fire shot at you. As you become increasingly attuned to the feeling and sensation of Kali's presence, you'll be able to sense her power coursing through your subtle body as you assume the mudra and view the yantra with conscious intention to connect with her. If you've been feeling weak or vulnerable, remember that you are a powerful divine being. You do not need to act from fear. Okay, that's the enlightenment. Instead, trust the inner guidance of the heart as to how and when to act. Finally, this oracle is a notice of supreme protection. If you suspect that you have been the subject of negative energy work from the new moon or projections from others, that you are being blocked or sabotaged, intentionally or otherwise, the oracle of Kali Yantra is the medicine of clearing and protection that shall nullify the effect. There is no need to dwell upon negative workings of power, nor be intimidated by worldly authority. Did you hear that shit? Nor be intimidated by worldly authority. Place your faith in the ultimate power of the divine. You see what I'm saying? People talking about, oh, I worship the one and only Yahweh. So where's your faith in Yahweh about this whole situation? What's going on? Okay. The paradigm shifting. Y'all, that's why I was like, I had to read both of them. This deck has proven to be powerful as hell. Okay. We had to read this. I'm so glad I got this in time for Scorpio season. All right. So the Most High ain't playing, y'all. That's what I said. Any is blocked off. You see, anybody that's not supposed to be in your yoni is blocked off. Period. Don't question why. You see what I'm saying? Your sacred space. Don't question. I know you want to get why. You want to get why. In due time. In due time. If you ain't with your rightful partner. You see what I'm saying? True high priestesses don't make what them call it sticky rice and all of them shit and come hither and like real high priestesses don't need to do that because your magnetic energy, your spiritual energy, because remember sexual energy is spiritual energy, compounds that, y'all. It's going on. Damn, I've been running my mouth. I appreciate y'all. Check the website out. Again, I'm doing mini reads. My Cash App is in the description box. My Google Pay is my email. $31 mini reads. So get at me. Sale going on. And if you Cash at me or you know what I'm saying, make sure you give me your email so that way I can send your reading to you. And with that, High Priestesses, I appreciate you. Divine Feminine, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We are in our power, girl. And there is no room for fear. Like really, on this path and on this journey, you know, there's really no room for it. Because, you know what I'm saying? Your space is protected. Your space is protected. You know? I would say use this time too to get into some occult knowledge. Sometimes it be the distractions. Where is it? It be the distractions of, you know, working a 9 to 5 and all of that, taking care of the children. But sometimes you may not have the time. But you got to get the time management going so that way you can. I'm so guilty of it as well. You know, there's times I'll be scrolling or times I'll be doing unnecessary shit. You know, listening. I'm like, why am I listening to this? And I click off because I'm like, this don't even. Yeah, and you know, and the karmic and I'm like, oh, as soon as I hear that shit, I'll click off real quick. Like, nope, that ain't for me. I ain't got time for that dumb shit. And with that, I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all on the check-in. Peace.